Virgo, how you doing? I'm a little bit closer today. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer to the time. I'm hearing it's getting very close. It's getting closer to the time. So something is coming up, or someone's coming down or up, or I don't know. But 1 minute I'm up, the next minute I'm down. 1 minute I feel up, the next minute I feel down. I feel kind of very, I don't know. Okay, there's two messages that are coming through for you. I nearly said Libra. It could be dealing with a 2 or a Libra. Virgo. There is something that is coming up and down, which means that basically I could be travelling north, east, south or west, okay? And somebody within you or the family is travelling very soon, okay? And it's getting closer towards that time, is what I'm hearing, okay? Now, I'm also hearing, during that time, there's a mood energy that seems to be up and down and up and down and up and down. So say, for instance, you're a Virgo and you've got a Sagittarius placement, right? You could find that very difficult because that would be up and then down and then like loads of energy and then no energy and then loads of energy and no energy. So it feels like that my mood is going up and down and up and down and up and down. Some of you are walking up and down stairs or a treadmill, for instance, maybe. I don't know, or like a stepper-meter. But like I just keep hearing like I'm going up and then I'm going down. I mean, is it an elevator or a lift? I've got no idea. Hello, I'm stuck in a lift. But like I'm going up and then I'm going down and then I'm going up and then I'm going down. And I mean, why am I seeing balls? Or like I'm seeing an elevator going up and down? Or something, I don't know, that's going up and down and up and then down and up and down. I mean, it could be something like, I don't know, say a treadmill and you have an incline and it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up and then it goes down. But like something like that, but also my mood seems to be going up and down and up and down and up and down. And I seem to be, I mean, unless you're fucking and you're going up and down and you're, you know, it could be a rabbit, who knows, or an abbot or an abbot or an abbey or an abigail. I don't know, but something going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it feels like stairs that I have to go up to get to my room or my flat, and then I have to go down the stairs to get down, or I have to take an elevator to get down, and then I have to get in the elevator to go up, because I'm really picking up some very strange messages for you. I nearly keep saying Libra. You really could be dealing with a 2 energy or a Libra. But anyway, Virgo. Yeah, and then also a message that they keep saying where it's getting closer. It's coming closer to like crunch time of some like travelling experience or something that you're really wanting to go to. So like, I don't know, a band or something, and you've got tickets for something and it's coming to that date. Or like, I don't know, okay, they're saying that you might have a new date, which means that you might have a date with a new person. And it's coming closer to where you may be meeting this person, okay? And it's coming closer to where you're going to see this person for the first time, and you're going to go out on a date. So it could be that, because that's what they're saying, a date. But they are also saying tickets, like a venue of something that is coming up, like a birthday party or something that's exciting. Anyway, like I've got tickets to go and see a band, I don't know, and it's coming closer towards that time and I can't wait, that kind of thing right here. And when you get there you might meet someone, or you're going with someone. Well, I don't know, they said a friend, but it could be a friend of a friend, because what they're saying is if there's this new person here, it might be a friend of a friend. So like if you're going in a group of people, one of these people might be a possibility of you thinking, is that person going as well? That's what my spirit is telling me, that this event or this whatever it is that comes over will be someone that you're very intrigued in when they get here. That's what I keep hearing off the top of my head. Anyway, well, what started off your channel messages, Virgo, were me actually getting a little bit closer to the camera. Because I think the audio's shit, right? So I've got to remember to show you the cards that you get when I don't drop them all over the place. Virgo. So what has Virgo got? Any advice for Virgo? Any advice for Virgo? Any advice for Virgo? So if you are waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is. It's here right now. So if you got it's kind of like, I want it here right now. Like just rip my clothes off and I want it right here, right now. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I just want it. I really need this. Like, I really need this win. Or like Edwin or Edwina. So that was, you're right, Edwina, you're still around. You're still watching me. Libra, right? I don't know, Edwina or Eddie or Edmonds or Barry or Barry. Anyway, so if you are waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is. It's right here now. There's you. So you could have been picking up signs of like, you know what? It's getting closer. And I'm feeling it all up in my chakras and everywhere, and I can just feel that something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen. Virgo, good for you, Virgo. Hope it turns out well. Virgo. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Oh dear, Virgo. I mean, are we dealing with self-sabotage? If you're I mean, trust me, bruv, who doesn't really deal with self-sabotage? I have a problem around that, if I'm honest. Because I'm a male energy, and I struggle around knowing what women want, if I'm honest. And I've been in trouble so many times with this, where eventually it ends up where I'm thinking, you know what, you probably are a bit of a fucking arsehole, Stephen. You know, what is this around sabotage? Okay, give me your advice. Actually, let's turn the fucking camera on you, Virgo. I'm a Pisces, you're a Virgo, you're the opposite side of me. Give me a little bit of advice, right? When you get into arguments with people, right, I'm just kind of like one of these people that just like fuck off, and I'm like, right, I'm out the way, I'm staying right out the way, and I ain't going to contact anybody for ages, right? Now, is that a sign of like abandonment when you run, right? When you run, you don't want, like, I'm not on about like real bad, violent fucking behaviour. But like, you know, when you don't want to deal with something, you're like, oh, it's too much for me to work out. I can't figure it out. So I'm like, right, I'm off. And do majority of men do that? Any men out there do that? Okay, where you're kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and just like I'm just gonna leave and not do and say anything and just remain quiet. That's a bad trait, right? I mean, the only reason I ask is because I've kind of started to see signs that I do that, and well, I mean, I'm always up for change, me. So, yeah, I think that is something about myself that I don't get too much on here. But like, never mind, Virgo. Never mind. Let's see. Virgo. So because of the wonderful Wizard of Oz, right? We'll find out what these are for you, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Go see some shit, do some things cooler than you. Everybody's had that fucking card, and to be quite honest with you, it's a load of bollocks, really. You might just be wanting to go out and just think, you know what, I need to do something. But it says, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. Really, call Luke. Call someone that's called Luke. Or someone that's from up north. Luke in a book. Okay, I need to Luke in my book. I am more than a number in my little red book. Some of you might have a red book or a black book. I don't know, and you need to call someone. You think, I need to figure out what their number is so I can give them a bell. Hello, is that you, Belinda? Anyway, so this is just a bit of comedy. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is. 7. So you could be dealing with Cancer in Life Path 7. I don't know. There could be a lot of confusion. Right? So, like this, you know, I've been waiting for a sign, and I've been sitting back thinking and dwelling on the past and realising that, you know, I need to start to gather my thoughts more and stop thinking, stop coming out of the illusional part. There could be, like, I mean, for me, 7 of Cups is under the influence, right? So if anybody is under the influence of drugs or alcohol or obsessive behaviour, there's this kind of energy of like, well, if you're looking for a sign, there it is. It's either an obsession. 7 of Cups to me is always an obsession. So it's either a obsession with drugs and alcohol, obsessive thoughts of confusion. Okay, I'm also hearing a transfusion or transsexual, like going after the same sex maybe. But they're saying if you're waiting for a sign, here is what's the 7 of Cups. Something to do with around a new person. Here, maybe, or it could be a brother or a sister, and say one of your siblings or your friends is under the influence, right? And it says, well, if you're waiting for a sign and you've found this video, and well, here the fuck it is. Your brother or sister could be under the influence, or your brother and sister could be in a metaphysical situation that is driving them slightly around the twist at the moment, okay, where they're kind of losing grips of reality a little bit, but they're kind of coming back down to earth. But I keep hearing, yeah, this person's coming down or going up, like they're travelling. I feel that this person is like travelling, okay, or going to be, which means it can be a sibling. But if you were looking for a sign, and any of you were questioning, you know, is my sibling or friend that may be dabbling in some kind of, I don't know, unless you believe in dark arts, I don't know, but like, or you're from Dartmouth, or Dartford, or Dartfordshire, or Derbyshire, so you're from up north, here, Derbyshire, so it's like Sheffield, Leeds, Manchester, but like anyway, if you are waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is. You need to sort yourself out, clean yourself up. If you're worried about whether your partner may or may not be under the influence of something, but you know that they're prone to drinking or alcohol or some kind of like very strange behaviour that's leading you to like more questions than answers, and you haven't really got any, well, here's the sign. You found the video that says there's a good possibility that could well be happening here. Okay, now, if for instance this reading starts to turn out, you know what, I'm looking for a sign. Is this person probably interested in me and they've been showing me the signs? There you go. If they're very good, yes. If they're very bad, then that would turn into more of a Michael Jackson, really. Which means that if I'm looking for a sign, has this person been maybe talking to someone that I may not know? Yes, more than likely. Okay. Or Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, a Capricorn. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian placements, or paradox number of Aries being 4, Scorpio, life path, so on and so forth. Advanced stuff, right? You need the teaching tier for that. The elements. So don't let your issues fuck it up. You see, there's this high vibe. You see, high vibe, but like high vibration. So if you've got like a Sagittarius placement, right? Say you're watching as a Virgo, and you have a Sag placement somewhere as well, that can be a lot of your bipolar type sort of feelings, okay? It might not necessarily mean that you're bipolar. You could have like ADHD or bipolar, but trust me, when you're spiritual, getting confused with a high vibe and a low vibe of your placements is also playing a huge role as well, okay? So for me, this is a Sagittarian energy, okay? If you're getting this, what I channeled, which was low vibe, high vibe, holier than thou, some sort of holy fucking spiritual clergy stuff all up in here somewhere. Anyway, don't let your issues fuck it up. Feel optimistic. Feel good about the future. Okay? Because something is coming, Virgo. I really feel it. Anyway, Queen of Wands. The 5, you see? Don't fuck it up. There's a self-sabotage energy. I mean, I'm teaching about self-sabotage at the moment on the new tier. And I'm diving right deep into a lot of stuff that I know. But I'm one that if I preach it and teach it, I got to learn it, right? So I ain't telling you guys that I don't have abandonment issues, because I fucking do. And do I have self-sabotage issues? Yes, I do, yeah. Around food, I do. But self-sabotage can also be things that I am not aware of until I am explained to it by my partner. Okay, because it would normally be other people that say, yes, you do actually, you know, that would be someone that you're talking to and saying, well, you know. So there is also like a self-sabotaged energy. It can also be self-centered as well. Like you self-arrogant, self-centered arsehole, you only ever really think of yourself. You don't really think of anybody else. The trouble is, Virgo, right, when you're in a relationship, it can get very difficult when you're in a metaphysical one. Okay, like if there's distance of metaphysics, that you don't get to see the person so much. Okay, because this can be up in the mushroom cloud of I don't really get to see them much. You know, we're kind of speaking, but I don't really get to see them, only now and again. And my mind creates more of an energy of like, well, where are you? Like, you know, why are you not talking? Why are you not speaking? And the trouble is with me, I am a bit of an arsehole. I gotta admit it, Virgo. I am a bit of an arsehole. When energies get a little bit tense for me, I'm the first one to run because I'm a life path 7, and I'm a masculine energy. So I'll run, like me. I will run, and I've been a runner for a while, you know, and I will. I mean, I'll admit that I do run. And I run from the responsibility of arguing. But that's not always what women want, unfortunately. A lot of women don't want to argue, but they also want what they want when they want it as well. And you can really come up with a lot of mirroring and triggering each other, where what I've noticed, I'll give you personal experiences, not diving into my life, but I'll give you personal experiences of what I believe to be right, is that when you know a lesson, you automatically know. It's normally when you come out of the energy of like confusion and you actually both talk to one another more amicably. And when your partner, you're not arguing, right? When you're not arguing and you're physically not kind of like having that tit for tat and you said and you did and you didn't and you left me and you walked out and you didn't say anything and then you come back and I had a go at you. When you're not in that kind of energy, right, is normally when you reconcile, you can actually start to do some work, which is like talking to your partner. And if you're willing to work on situations in relationships, it's more along the line of, okay, so you make me aware of what it is that I do that really annoys you, and I'll promise you that I will try and stop doing that. You know, that is the best ever solution to an argument, is to agree to disagree. And if you can do that, and then you can drop your ego and say, you know what, you know, I am at fault. I realise that what you're telling me, I probably do that, and I do need to look at that, because that's change. That's also anything spiritual, but mainly it's also anything religious as well. In my book, not from a book, but in my book, which means that I'm willing to change. I am willing to look at myself to realise, right, okay, I have that issue. I have that flaw in my life, okay? So if I want to do things correctly and I want to get over control issues and I want to stop arguing and I do want to be more of a responsible adult that knows how to carry myself to become more of a masculine energy that is more secure, okay, to secure that trust, you have to trust in your partner that if they're telling you that isn't really what I want, that, you know, you're not acting, you have to kind of like agree with them, and you have to kind of like, you know what, I have to look at that and think, I kind of see it from your angle now, you know, I kind of see the fact that, yeah, you know, I want your attention, you know. Feminine energies always want the masculine's attention when they don't pay them attention. It's a woman thing. I mean, well, it's a feminine thing. It's more of a feminine thing. You know, especially when it comes to fear of abandonment and rejection and stuff like that. It's more of a like, you know, I want you to come home and tell me that you love me. I want you to sit down with me and I want to spend time with you. I don't want you to be at the pub, or I don't want you to be concentrated on your fucking Xbox or your PlayStation. I want to sit and talk with you. I want you to sit down and tell me that you love me. And that's a feminine energy, that is, right? And if masculine energies don't do that very often, because they're masculine, if they don't show their feminine side, that's what keeps a woman intrigued in my eyes. And it can be a little bit tricky when you're coming to arguments and abandonment, because it can come down to where you're like, I will teach this over on the tier, but I'll give you a little bit of it. You can really come up against where, you know, I want to spend a hell of a lot of time with you and so on and so forth, and then when you don't give me any attention, I don't like that, and blah, blah, blah. And then you can really, to be honest with you, I've lost my train of thought of what I was going to say there. You can come into abuse, you know, because you can start arguing when a woman really doesn't say what it is that they want, and then the other person can start to, like, you know, because fuck it. Just stop babbling, Steve. Ace of Swords. I came up with a really good notion there that I was going to make a video on, and then as soon as I said it, I forgot it. So there's this indecisiveness around waiting, really, or an ill nurse, or someone that's a nurse. It could be an elderly resident looking after a grandmother or a mother here, okay? Someone that needs help. And don't let your issues fuck it up, because I've been here to support you, but don't keep doing it. Go see some shit. Do some new things. This is such a crap card. It might be around friends. You might need to go out and see some friends, or a brother or a sister. Do some cool shit. This is normally with someone new, like just go and see a friend or something. You know, I'm hearing go and see a film. Go and watch a film, like at the cinema. Is what I'm hearing. Like, go and watch a film. Why the hell I would actually hear that, I've got no idea. But, well, it might be because I'm psychic if you're doing that, or that is what you're considering doing, sitting down watching a film with someone, right? Don't have to go out, can be like on Netflix or something. Anyway, so let's see. Virgo, what have they got coming up for their weekly, please? What has Virgo got coming up for their weekly? What has Virgo got coming up for their weekly? Ten of Cups, so Piscean, for a lot of you could have this in your chart or in your family. They could have, but there's definitely a lot of happiness here, feeling very good, feeling nostalgic is also what I'm hearing. Virgo, I think you got the King of Ten of Pentacles, man. You've got a lot of beginning and ending type sort of energy, like changing. I'm also hearing changing job, or Rob, or Robin, or Robert, or Robertson as a surname. But like, I'm thinking about contemplating on changing job roles. Like I've been given another job description. Like my job has changed completely, or where I'm working, it's changed. I'm doing something else. I'm also looking into the exchange, the corn exchange. Well, the corn exchange is where you go to see music and bands. So that might be a channeled message where you're going to like the corn exchange here is in Cambridge. Okay, Cambridge in the UK, a city called Cambridge, and that is where the corn exchange is. I think it's Peterborough as well. Peterborough, someone's going to Peterborough or Cambridge, right? Like travelling somewhere, like Cambridgeshire or where I am, or Cambridge, or like the corn exchange, like doing something around money and exchanging. Virgo. 6, Gemini or Capricorn energy. Could be in the family. There seems to be a lot of family visiting family. I keep picking up, like I'm going to visit someone, or someone's going to be travelling very soon. Could be you or someone in the family. But I definitely keep hearing that I'm like, sorry if I haven't shown you the cards, man. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, but like someone in the family or yourselves here is travelling very soon. Here, very soon. Because I keep hearing this song, which is one of my favourite artists of all time, which is Paul McCartney, which is "It's Getting Closer to Your Heart." Virgo, 4 of Pentacles. I mean, is it that I'm not letting you go for love nor money? Oh no, I haven't got any money. Okay. Someone keeps asking someone here for money. This is tapping someone up for money for a bank here. 4 of Pentacles. And this is more of a no. Or it's like they always say yes and they need to say no. Here. I don't know if a person... Because it's like money. It's like money for nothing and my chicks for free. Like it's here and I got it. Okay, I got money. You got money, Belinda? Yeah, I got money. Oh, you got any money? Yeah, I got money. How much you got then, brother? It's a bit like 2 blokes standing in a pisser in a pub, in a boozer, sit there looking and saying, "You're right, bruv, what you got?" You're like, "Cool, I got a big one." You're like, "Fuck me, bruv, you have got a big one." And oh, good on you, mush. Get up there. I mean, blokes don't normally do that in a pisser, but do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like that. "You're right, geez, how are you getting on, bruv? What you got?" And you're like, "I got this." And you're like, "Cool. Fucking hell, look at that sausage." Right? So it's a bit like, well, I got my money. Hey, what you got? Money? Can I have some? Fuck off. Of course you can't. What do you want my money? You got your money, ain't you? Yeah, I got some. Brilliant. Are you happy? Well, I'm happy with what I've got, but I'd actually be more happy with what you got. Well, fuck off. I mean, is it Rita, Sue and Bob or 2? I don't know. Rita and Sue? But like, you're right there, Bob, what you got down there? Fucking Monster, bruv, that's what I've got. Some of you are drinking Monster. Oh, okay, really, bruv, why do people do this? I need some energy, I'm going to drink energy drinks. Is there a food-related problem here around someone with a lack of energy or confidence, or like that has energy drinks? Energy drinks. Stop drinking fucking energy drinks. Yeah, they're really not very good for you, energy drinks. Why on earth am I picking that up? Virgo. Virgo. See, there you go. There's a trip, there's a journey. Some of you are just saving. You're saving for a rainy day. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Lorraine, Lucy, Laura, Louise, Louise-Anna, Paul, Polish. Look at his Polish sausage. Look at his sausage. So you got a dog or something. Oh man, there's my dog, Molly. I used to give her a sausage every day, bless her. I just felt my dog's presence. For the first time, really. Anyway, yeah, someone is saving up to go away. I'm saving up to go away. So you can't have it because I need it. Okay. But I need your loving like the sunshine, baby D. Let's see. Virgo. Two of Swords. What do I do with the number 2? Flush it. Someone's still trying to make a decision. Probably indecisive actions. Yes or no? Well, maybe yes, but not yet. Yeah, it's not happening yet. Not made a decision to actually travel yet. So if they've made a decision that they are travelling, they've made it, they just can't. Or they just keep saying, yes, they will, no, they won't, yes, they will, no, I won't, yes, I will, no, I won't, yes, I will. I've got no idea here. Could be Elijah. But I think that there is this plan that seems to be here, Virgo, but there's this energy of like, I don't know what to expect when I get there. Right? Let's see. Because you're going to have to let me in. You're going to have to tell me at some point, Virgo. The King of Wands, well, that's showing you, because that's what I was exactly saying. Cool, you're right there, bruv. What you got? Fuck, he's got a big one, hasn't he? I mean, it could be a fish. You could have a big old mamba fish here, but this is sex and passion and love and lust, trust. Well, this is trust, distrust, and this is trust, having faith. So it could be Faith Olivia, could be Michael, Mike, yeah, I think a lot of you are just making plans for the future here, making plans for the future with this person. It might be where you meet them here, or it's coming up to that point. One more card for Virgo. And then you got the Queen of Swords. Man, this is where it starts to get slightly difficult between who the fuck is who here. Because you got the King of Wands facing this way and got the Queen of Swords facing that way. It's kind of like defacing someone. I don't know if someone's like telling other people about things and defacing them, or it's something about someone's face. Racy face, Rachel, or racial, Rashad, Rachel. Anyway, Virgo, sorry I've been babbling for a little while. I can't really pick up too much more for you guys because we're going to go over to the full access bundle now. Okay, I said I would do a weekly for everybody before. Because after this weekly, everything is going to be on the full access bundle from there on. Okay, I will do random readings after I've finished a lot, but it will go back to the way it was, doing the weeklies and everything over on the full access bundle. That is where you're going to get the hidden truth, in the shadows, and the messages of closure, and these cards, more cards, and also clarified. Okay, now, very quickly, if you are on the teaching, you want to be on the teaching tier, okay, but you're on the full access bundle. If you follow all the description that I wrote out again also this morning and added more, it'll only charge you between the full access bundle and the teaching tier, but you have to be on the full access bundle first because you cannot downgrade. So if you go over and think, Steve, I want all of these teaching stuff that you're doing around clairvoyant, clairaudient, speaking to the dead, reading tarot cards, fear of abandonment, rejection. We go over shitloads of stuff, and there is going to be loads of videos that are all going to be piled into this teaching tier. Okay, eventually it will be a very, very, very good deal with the amount of content that you will get on there, and I'm trying to build it up every day or every other day, so you're going to get quite a lot of content. But we're going over dark karmic energy at the moment. dark thoughts and under the influence and spiritual awakening kind of stuff. But we're going to deal with Kundalini awakenings. We're going to deal with channeling the Akashic records. We're going to deal with cups, plates, saucers, the way I teach. Okay. So if you want that, don't join the teaching tier first and then try to edit it where I'm telling you and showing you how to do it over there, and then try to downgrade to the full access bundle, because they'll charge you the full amount here and you can't downgrade your payment to this amount. So if you just join the full access bundle, which is like £12.30 plus a little bit of VAT, you get everything tarot related and all the hidden behind the scenes tarot readings. And then if you upgrade, okay, to the teaching tier as well, you'll have access to both, but you will only pay that small amount that's between, which is like $6 or $7, I think, I'm not sure, because it's different for everybody. That's in different countries and places. So it's about 6 or 7, right? But as long as you don't join the teaching tier first and try to downgrade to this amount, because it'll charge you for both, as far as I know. But it tells you and explains it all over there. I've been writing for days. So thank you so much, Virgo. I really do appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you on the link provided below.